I can tell you something right now. Is the fact that they have her second in MVP clearly says she's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Fire her out.
Yeah, because media, y'all
I don't think there's anything really.
Y'all don't mess up that vote.
We don't get no vote.
Right.
Shit,
I enjoyed debating whether which one was going to ever do the year, but y'all.
But the fact that they have her as second in
Nobody saw it coming, not like this. The crowd was still buzzing from Caitlin Clark's electric performance when the MVP trophy was placed in her hands. But what happened next stunned everyone in the arena and set social media on fire within minutes. Angel Reese, usually the ice queen under pressure, didn't just walk off, she erupted. The cameras caught every second, the glare, the words exchanged. The way Angel's teammates tried and failed to hold her back as the celebrations turned into a storm as Clark posed for the cameras. The real drama was unfolding behind the scenes. Angel's frustration boiled over, and in that locker room, doors slammed, voices echoed, and teammates were left speechless. Was it the pressure of the moment? Jealousy? Or was there something deeper brewing between these two rivals that the world never knew? Fans everywhere are divided. Some say Angel was robbed. Others claim she let her emotions ruin the night. TikTok, Instagram, and sports Twitter are exploding. Everyone has an opinion, but nobody knows the full story. What really happened between the final buzzer and Angel's explosive exit? Tonight, we go beyond the highlights, behind closed doors, and straight into the chaos nobody was supposed to see. Buckle up, because this is more than a game. This is rivalry at its rawest, where the only thing more shocking than the scoreboard is what happened after. Nobody in the arena expected the air to feel so thick. Not the broadcasters, not the fans, not even the players. But as the championship clock ticked down, you could see the collision coming from a mile away. Angel Reese sat at the edge of her seat, her knee bouncing so hard the bench rattled. Eyes laser-locked on Caitlin Clark as she dribbled, pivoted, and sunk another three-point. Shot her sixth of the night. The crowd, a wild sea of cell phone lights and shaking banners, was chanting Clark's name. For Angel, every cheer was a punch to the gut. Even on the court, the energy was weird. Angel barked out orders, slapped the floor, and demanded more. From her teammates, but it all
was Caitlin Clark was all the way at fourth. I actually had her, if I'd have had a vote, I had her at number 2 in all of this, and I think anybody can make an argument for number 1 with Caitlin Clark if they wanted to. And, oh my God.
All sounded desperate. For months, this was supposed to be her season, her trophy, her story, her destiny. But now, as the fourth quarter started, you could see her legacy slipping away with every flawless move from Clark. The TV commentators danced around the tension. There's real fire on the court tonight. You can feel the rivalry. They didn't know the half of it. Then it happened. Clark intercepted a pass, darted up the court, and finished with a slick layup right under Angel's nose. The crowd exploded. Clark's teammates mobbed her, and Angel, breathing hard, shot. A glare that could have melted ice. Timeout was called. Angel stomped over to the bench, jaw set like concrete. A teammate reached for a high five, but Angel barely noticed. The camera zoomed in, hungry for drama. You could see her mouth something nobody heard what, but it didn't look friendly. Every eye in the arena was on her. Then, the moment of no return, the buzzer sounded. Caitlin Clark, beaming, was handed the MVP trophy. The arena lights dimmed. Spotlights flashed and confetti started to rain down. Angel watched, stone-faced. She stood, took a slow breath, and for a second, it seemed she'd just grit her teeth and move on. But then she snapped. She started toward Clark. Words exchanged. Clark tried to shrug it off, but Angel's voice carried. The mics barely caught. It's something about rigged and never fair. A coach tried to step in, but Angel brushed them aside. The cameras caught every second. Her face, her fury. Her refusal to celebrate someone else's win. And just like that, she turned and walked off, shoulders tight, chin up, leaving the stage, her team, and a million gasps behind her. Fans in the stands fumbled for their phones, eager to record, post, and dissect. What started as a basketball classic had just become the scandal of the year. What nobody saw, at least not yet, was that the real chaos was waiting backstage, behind a locker room door that was about to become the epicenter of the sports world. As soon as Angel Reese disappeared through the tunnel, the cheers from the arena faded, replaced by the echo of her footsteps slamming down the concrete hallway. A couple of arena staff tried to offer her a towel or a water bottle. She ignored both. She pushed open the locker room door so hard it bounced off the wall, then kicked it shut behind her. The clang was enough to silence the music blaring from
Angel's team has now fallen to 11-22, so she isn't having nearly the impact that Caitlin is having on her team. Caitlin Clark is running away with the WNBA. Sicily, she's 25 better than anybody else in the league. It's pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa.
from someone's Bluetooth speaker. For a moment, all you could hear was Angel's heavy breathing. Her teammates half changed, half scrolling on their phones, froze. Some looked at the ground, not wanting to catch her eye. Others watched, anxious. Everyone felt the electricity, the kind that says something big is about to blow. Angel threw her jersey across the room and sat down hard on the bench, hands shaking. Finally, someone spoke, a freshman, voice small. "Angel, you okay?" That broke the silence. Angel laughed, a sharp, bitter sound. "Okay? Did you see what just happened? It was hers from the start. They wanted her up there, not me. What? Never wanted me to win." One of the senior players tried to calm her down, putting a hand on her shoulder. "Come on, Reese, it's just a game. You've played your heart out." Angel jerked her shoulder away. "It's never just a game. You work for years. You bleed for this. And then what? Did you get benched by politics? Not basketball." Did you see the look on their faces when they called her name? Phones buzzed with notifications, group chats lighting up with what?
Looking at the standings, you probably tend to lean Angel just a little bit, but Caitlin's numbers are fantastic. And I just think this thing is going to be a lot tighter than most folks thought it might have been.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, Caitlin Clark is on the verge of becoming the first WNBA rookie ever to average 15, 5, and 5. So certainly she deserves to be in the running. You know the eye of the storm is on her. Sometimes you have to take the level of pressure into consideration, what you're exposed to.
Wild theories and hot takes. Someone whispered, "It's all over socials already." But nobody had the guts to show Angel the headlines. Outside, the noise of the press grew louder, like wolves circling the door. Angel started pacing, her frustration boiling over. "I'm sick of it's always second, always a villain. Let them see what a real meltdown looks like." She punched a locker door, the metallic echo ringing in everyone's ears. Coaches tried to regroup, but the team was rattled. Some girls whispered about going out to face the media, but Angel shook her head. Let them wait, not giving them their perfect picture. Staff tried to gather everyone. Angel's agent slipped quietly into the room, phone pressed to her ear, whispering about damage control and controlling the narrative. Angel just shook her head, tears now threatening to spill. "Don't tell me to calm down. This was supposed to be my moment." The world outside waited for a quote, a statement, a post, anything. But inside, the storm kept building. What happened in that locker room wasn't about basketball anymore. It's about legacy, frustration, and the pressure of always being second best, Evan, when you're the star. And as security blocked reporters from barging in, everyone inside knew this wasn't over. The next move would decide everything on and off the court. As the dust settled in the locker room, storm outside was just getting started. The moment Angel's meltdown hit the live feed,
Went about like I thought it would go. And I'm talking about the WNBA MVP vote. Asia Wilson has won the award. She's won it for a third time, and she was a unanimous choice for the WNBA MVP.
It was everywhere, clips looping on TikTok split second. Reactions on ESPN and sports radio hosts practically yelling over each other. Angel Reese explodes after MVP snub. Team in turmoil as Clark takes center stage. Hashtag AngelFlirk started trending at the speed of light. Angel, still in her workout gear, ignored the flurry of texts and calls pouring in. Her agent hovered nearby, nervously scrolling through mentions. "We need to get ahead of this," she whispered. "Say something, anything. Just get your side out first." Angel stared at her phone, thumb hovering over her Twitter app, but then tossed it aside, shaking her head. "Let them say whatever they want. I'm not explaining myself to people who never cared in the first place." Meanwhile, in the hallway outside, Caitlin Clark stood surrounded by reporters. Every question was a minefield. How did it feel to win? What do you say about Angel's reaction? You think you deserved it? Clark kept her answers cool and measured. "Angel's a great competitor. She pushes me to be better. I hope she's okay." The coaches met with PR teams, drawing up emergency talking points. Sponsors started making cautious phone calls. We're worried some saw dollar signs in the drama. Controversy means clicks. One whispered, "Just don't let it go too far." Inside the teen group chat, the mood was split. Some girls worried about their reputations, others defended Angel. They set her up. One texted, "She deserves better." The debate spilled onto social media, with fans picking sides, digging up old beefs, and declaring this the greatest rivalry in college hoops history by midnight. Everyone from retired legends to high school prospects had weighed in. Conspiracy threads flourish. Was the voting rigged? Did Angel's past outbursts cost her? And what did Clark really say during that heated exchange on the court? As dawn crept over the city, Angel finally picked up her phone. No apology, no explanation, just a single post. "Let them talk. I know my worth." The post went viral, racking up thousands of likes, retweets, and fresh waves of debate. Somewhere in a dimly lit sports bar, two old rivals watched the footage, one shaking his head, the other grinning. "That's how legends are made," he said. One thing was clear. The game was over. But the rivalry had only just begun. Whose side are you on, Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? Is this rivalry good for the game, or did things go too far? Drop your hottest take in the comments below. If you're here for every twist, like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because next time, the drama might be even bigger. This is more than basketball. This is legacy in the making. And trust Uswe won't want to miss what happens next.
Because Angel Reese got a most valuable player vote. I mean, who can we actually tie that to? I am hoping and crossing my fingers that actually comes out, so we can find out who gave Angel Reese a vote. Seriously, I don't get it. Okay, Las Vegas Aces star Asia Wilson was the unanimous